been watching a few things on Rupert Lowe. Not a lot, but I'm going to dive deep into him this week. However, one thing that I would say is what you can see is happening is the UK Brits, the natives that are here, are finally beginning to tribalize with one another. And what that means is you're going to see a rise in nationalism. And because the race card has been used in a way to manipulate whether people want to.
Well, I hate to say it. Years ago, I sat on Blacktivist channels, like Belly Visions, and I sat for months explaining this and breaking it down, and they all laughed at me. Told them that this is what would happen eventually. They all laughed. None of them wanted to hear it. People said that I was being alarmist, that I was going over the top. Yeah? Years I sat there trying to explain to people, look, listen, we need to resolve things at this early stage because it's going to get really, really hard line. They wouldn't listen. Interestingly, I saw a comment by somebody that many of us will know. LTG sitting in a side chat saying, Jupiter speaks all the things that I've said recently. No, I don't, LTG. I've had my opinions and they've been pretty much consistent for the last 10 years. Pretty much consistent. I don't need your input, LTG. As far as I'm concerned, LTG, you are extreme. Yeah, I would say that she's extreme. You see, I don't care if someone wants to be a Muslim and they practice being a Muslim in their own house. I don't care if Muslims live here as long as they want to be part of our family, social gatherings, and they integrate. I don't care what colour your skin is. What I care about is, are you a threat to my country? Are you a benefit to my country? And are you going to try and change my country to make yourself comfortable, indirectly making the majority of the country uncomfortable? So, you know.
Admit that or not, they've been using it to get what they want and use it as a way to manipulate and make people feel guilty and use it as a tool, not always for good. Not everyone, but most. Now you're going to also see the consequences of that as well. People need to understand that there's always consequences to behavior. So as much as I'm calling out certain behaviors and it's being denied, it won't stop the consequences. The consequences will still come. So now it is going to raise up nationalists.
Whilst I agree with everything that's being said, she does look a little bit AI to me. Her lips don't seem to be moving with the actual words that are being said, but whether she's AI or not, I don't really care. I don't really care what colour the skin is of the person who says this, because that could be why they've AI'd it this way, if it is AI. But what I will say is this. What this person's saying is the truth. You used racism as a rod to beat people that weren't racist. The woke did, the left did, ethnic minorities did, to their own advantageous, weird ideological mindsets. And white people were always going to collectivize once they realized that you were a collective threat to them. And there's nothing wrong with that happening. Doesn't mean that they're not going to include people that are like-minded. It doesn't mean that it's not going to be, or rather it's going to be exclusive to only white people. No. Because it's not about colour. It's just that the majority of people that are going to collectivise and recognise it early on, what the threat is to our society, is going to be the very people that are indigenous to the country. That's all it is. And I don't think that we should stop people speaking up just because they've got white skin, because that to me is discrimination. Even people that I am ideologically opposed to, people like Steve Laws, because I think that his solutions are just extreme and they're not decent. I just think it's ridiculous. It's not practical in the modern world. Because that could be why they've AI'd it this way, if it is AI. Seem to be moving with the actual word.
I'm calling out certain behaviours and it's being denied. It won't stop the consequences. The consequences will still come. So now it is going to raise up
Whilst I agree with everything that's being said, she does look a little bit AI to me. Her lips don't seem to be moving with the actual words that are being said, but whether she's AI or not, I don't really care. I don't really care what colour the skin is of the person who says this, because that could be why they've AI'd it this way, if it is AI. But what I will say is this. What this person's saying is the truth. Being said, but thing that's being said, she does look a little bit AI to me. Her lips don't seem to be moving with the actual words that are being said, but whether she's AI or not, I don't really care. I don't really care what colour the skin is of the person who says this, because that could be why they've AI'd it this way, if it is AI. But what I will say is this. What this person's saying is the truth. You used racism, because that could be why they've AI'd it this way, if it is AI. But what I will say is this. What this person's saying is the truth.
She cares about nothing more other than this bullshit. If she didn't care about this, then unfortunately she wouldn't have nothing to focus on in her life. To the point where she writes our names on the wall. She loves us. She's
Hey, listen though, yeah.
That was weird.
Hey, wait. Truthfully though, yeah. Without all the trolling though, yeah. That on a level, I tried to give Kaylee a chance to explain what your issue is. Even try to speak to the people with your issue is. Squash your issue and just carry on so we can just have normal discussions. Well,
Really, I just
what
asked
we're
the
classed
same
as
thing
normal
right
discussions
now.
that are nothing about no personal shit. And it's the same shit, man.
The
It's
same
that,
thing right now, Belly. Can't you just talk calmly?
She doesn't want resolution.
get it for
Knows
points
that if she
across.
was to talk about it, she's going to have to.
what's she gonna say?
Is a wrong one.
Exactly.
Hey, Baz, you've
Nothing.
listened to
It's been
more
going on for
conversations that
years,
Kaylee's had
Belly,
than I've
before
had,
any
yeah?
of us lot
How
knew
many
you.
conversations has got to the actual issue
Sorry,
of what the actual conversation is?
I bloody knocked myself off again.
All right, I guess
Stupid
so.
car.
Welcome
Right,
back, Helen. Welcome back, Kaylee. Kaylee, can you calm down a bit, please?
Can't you talk
Kaylee,
normally,
can you please
Kaylee?
just try and talk calmly and concise and tell us what you
Hey,
need?
Kaylee, it's just a commercial.
Calmly, though.
Calm down, dear. It's a commercial.
You're on mute, by the way.
You sound like you need a Snickers as well. You might be hungry.
I'm a bit hungry.
Yeah, and you know yourself when you're hungry, Kaylee.
Look yourself.
It's angry. Are you going to talk? Are you going to talk, Kaylee, then? Should we talk?
No,
properly?
I don't think she could figure out how to
Oh.
mute
I
herself.
don't care if you get hurt, fuck cunts.
Come back,
Oh,
Kaylee.
no,
Mute
Oh,
yourself.
no, I'm not a fuck
Screaming.
cunt, am I? A fuck cunt. Oh, no.
Who's
Am I
gonna
a dead fuck
Who's gonna
cunt?
hurt
No.
us? The people that listen to you on YouTube.
Hey, can we try something, though? In all seriousness.
People
when
have
she
been
comes
saying
back-
they're gonna kill people for years, man.
Wait
No
a minute.
one's
Hey,
dying.
Velly. When she comes back, can we try something? Can we try no one antagonize her, right? No one. And let's
That means
see
we've got
if
to
she can
stop
talk
these.
calm.
Yeah,
I've just sent you the clip as well, Kaylee, for your own whatever. What was I going to say? I was just going to point out. I'm not sure how much you can see due to the size on the screen, but there's Lyndon there. There's Darren Williams, if that is him. There's Amy Louise. There's CT. What else is it? Just to get an idea of who's in the chat. Lig. Confused as fuck AF, which was Donna. Yeah. Carry on.
let's try it.
Yeah,
Wait,
tell you
you guys,
what.
listen to Baz, isn't it? Let's try it.
Yeah,
Let's try it.
we'll all go on mute. We'll all go on mute, and then Baz, you can try and get some sense out of it.
And I guarantee you, Baz, if she don't say you're fucked by the end of the conversation,
Yeah, I'm going on mute.
I'll go on
Oh,
mute.
if she don't say you're fucked by the end of the
Let her
conversation,
say what you want to say,
you
but
get a blue Peter badge. You get
without
to
anyone
visit Jimmy
antagonising
Savile.
her, yeah? And let's see.
Hey, Baz, listen. If she don't say you're fucked by the end of the conversation, you get a free ticket to Ricky Dearman's fun park.
Are they
And
all
have to
inclusive?
go for McDonald's. Conversation, you get a free ticket to Ricky Dearman's fun park. Jimmy Savile.
Yeah. I want to say, but
Get a blue Peter badge. You
without
get to
anyone
visit Jimmy Savile.
antagonising her, yeah? And let's see.
Hey, Baz, listen. If she don't say you're fucked by the end of the conversation, you get a free ticket to Ricky Dearman's fun park.
Yeah. Are they all inclusive?
And a McDonald's meal afterwards.
And the McDonald's Happy Meal after.
What with baby?
Yeah.
Baz.
5 baby.
Tell people that, man.
Hey, Kaylee, come on then. Come back. Let's see if you can talk calmly. I'll talk to you calmly.
Kaylee, come back. With Nicola TV.
She's the bag. That's what she is.
Come on, Kaylee, come back.
She's just
She doesn't
busy
want
making
me
a
to
video,
overdo it.
no doubt. Saying we're all fucked.
Fuck nonsense.
They're mocking me. You're fucked.
You're all fucked.
They let me speak.
Then
You're fucked. They don't let me speak.
Right.
You're fucked.
And
They
it's all
blocked
Relly's
me. You're
fault.
fucked. They
Do you know
unblocked
what
me.
I don't
You're
like?
Oh, sorry.
It's illegal to talk about her and block her. How's that
Do you know
illegal?
what I don't like?
It's against the commerce law. It's against the commerce law. You know, like the commerce law.
Oh yeah, when you
The law.
have to buy stuff.
Luke,
Can't
Luke,
believe
can you
what
imagine
commerce law and
claiming to
said
be a
that it applies to
moralistic
everyday life,
person?
like,
Can
yeah,
you imagine, Luke?
Fortnite. Thanks for joining panel, everybody. I appreciate it.
Big up, Luke.
Big
Yeah.
up, Skin. Oh,
Thanks,
we've got Velly now.
Luke. See you
We've got
soon.
Velly now. That's going to bring Kaylee back. It's all going to go back round in circles.
Yeah, sorry, man. I
Oh,
was just
God.
saying,
Oh,
like,
Relly's here.
can't you, hey, Kaylee, you just need to just concentrate on your own shit for now, man. God damn, like, you
Yeah,
lost their
definitely.
shit, and you just need to fix up. Like, I don't know what it's going to take for you to just start fixing up, but like, start from
Maybe
now,
if
innit? Like, God damn.
everybody just stops it, just ignore her. She won't have a platform to be
Yeah,
going
but
on.
Patsy, even if we ignore her, like
you
she'll
block
just
her,
constantly
ignore her
at
and
you
whatever.
and make videos on you and
Yeah.
put you on a website and shit, put you on Rumble and like that. Like I've been ignoring this girl since the beginning of the new year.
Mhm.
But now, like what
And she
March
still
coming
goes
into
on
like
about
April,
Becca every
do you
day,
know what I
doesn't
mean?
she,
Like
Becca?
it doesn't matter even if you ignore this woman.
Yeah.
Sometimes ignoring her kind of encourages her, and it's difficult. I get Patsy's side, like, yeah, just block her, ignore her. But then I get the urge to like, no, fuck you, retaliate. Like, you're pissing me off now. But I get it. It's not achieving anything.
It's never going anywhere as well. That's the thing as well. It's like,
Exactly.
yeah, it's annoying
shit.
that you get.
Brian Hansford in the chat now. Lyndon bigging up. Helen in the chat, of course. I'm not sure if yeah, she's out of the off the panel into the chat now.
Pissed off or whatever, yeah, and all that. I get pissed off as well myself or whatever. But like when you're at the side looking, you're just like, brother, this is just a madness of just mental health and nothing. It's like this is I don't know what it is it's going to take for you to just fix up, but I don't know.
I don't think she can. I don't think it's possible for her to fix up. Like, do you know what I mean? If get your kids taken off you and shit, not being able to see them, if that's not the wake up call that a person needs, what will be?
Well, that
Yeah,
could
there's
drive
nothing
you
else, there's
crazy.
nothing.
You know, I could imagine that could drive you crazy, not being able to see your kids. You know, and I know the situation that she's in.
Yeah, she's so bitter that she wants everybody else's kids taken off them. That's how bitter she is.
Yeah, which is wrong. Bitter and
Just
twisted,
because
that
we're
is.
like, just because we've got our kids, like you don't need to hate on us. We didn't lose our children. Like, take responsibility for your own shit.
Yep, exactly.
Big up, Eric. Long time no see. Eric's put, don't ignore it's the worst thing you can do. That's what I mean. I think she has like evidence that ignoring it doesn't work.
The whole scenario is like, but all the solutions that people are trying to give is like in an actual normal scenario. It's not like actually a normal scenario.
I will clearly say why I think you are bad influences and you're not looking out for your children. I can clearly tell you exactly why, and I can tell you how I was looking out for mine, and you sit every fucking day.
Big up, Luke.
Big up, Skin. Oh,
Thanks,
we've got Velly now.
Luke. See you
We've got
soon.
Velly now. That's going to bring Kaylee back. It's all going to go back round in circles.
Yeah, sorry, man. I
Oh,
was just
God.
saying,
Oh,
like,
Relly's here.
can't you, hey, Kaylee, you just need to just
Put you on a website and shit, put you on Rumble and like that. Like I've been ignoring this girl since the beginning of the new year.
Yeah, I'll talk to you calmly.
Kaylee, come back. If she don't say you're fucked by the end of the conversation, you get a free ticket to Ricky Dearman's fun park.
Yeah. Say what she wants to say, but
You get a blue Peter badge. You
without
get to
anyone
visit
tagging
Jimmy
her
Savile.
in there, yeah. And let's see
Hey, Baz, listen.
starts
If she don't say you're fucked by the end of the conversation, you get a free ticket to Ricky Diamond's fun park.
And they all have to go for McDonald's.
And a McDonald's meal afterwards.
And the McDonald's Happy Meal after.
What with baby?
Yeah.
Spaz.
Inside a frying baby.
Tell people like that, man.
Hey, Kaylee, come on then. Come back. Let's see if you can talk calmly. I'll talk to you calmly.
Kaylee, come back. Nicola TV.
Just constantly at you.
A 9-year-old Aisha, or blowing people up in churches, halal. You're going to go straight to paradise where you're going to get 72 virgins. Absolutely remarkable. I really do have a hard time just comprehending why people believe in Islam. And again, I do not hate Muslims. I desperately love Muslims. I desperately want to help Muslims see this stuff, because unfortunately the education within the Islamic world is not very good when it comes to understanding their own religion, because it's illegal to criticize it. There's no challenging of ideas. There's certainly not any hearing of different views. There's no hearing of the gospel of Christianity, any of that stuff. And
I do not dislike Muslims. In fact, Bex and Amy, who's in my chat right now, could possibly be the, and it's funny enough, they are both female, right? But they're the only ones who seem to want to have a conversation, you can have a discussion about it, right? Everybody else wants to shut the front door, shut the back door, and just sort of kick you off the panel, or just cut the conversation short, right? It's fundamentally the ideology I got issues with, and because I can't get the answers to the ideology because certain people don't want to talk about it, yeah, and it's shut down every time I do want to talk about it, and obviously it's like where we are in Britain, nothing is off the table. Everything can be sort of taken the piss out of. Everything can be spoken about, and at the end of the day, if we're going to have Islam around us, then we need to understand it better, right? If that's the way it's going to be. But if these people are not going to want to talk about it and just want to call you fucking names and you're an Islamophobe just for asking a question, then we got an issue, right? There's a big issue there, right? Because people have got genuine questions and they're not getting answers to.
they are led to believe that Islam and Sharia is like the best thing. It's kind of like North Korea, where you go down like clearly your country's not working. No, this is the best place on earth, right? But it's not. No, it's the best place on earth. It's like, but look at the way you're suffering. Almost like the famine and all this. It's like, no, the supreme leader Kim Jong-un says so. It's like, guys, like I want to help you. I deeply love you. You know, I have many Muslim family members in Iran. Okay, they're either Muslim or like culturally Muslim and so on. I want to help them. I love them. I love the people of the Middle East. Okay, and I do these videos not to point fingers and laugh and mock or anything like that. That's not like.
I mean, fucking hell. If did you guys know the film done by Monty Python, The Life of Brian, right? The Life of Brian. Now, flip that film, right? And say they done it on Muhammad, but instead of Muhammad, they called it Gary, The Life of Gary, right? Can you imagine? Can you imagine the uproar? Yeah. In fact, when they was trying, Monty Python was trying to release The Life of Brian, the church was in uproar about it. Do you know what I mean? But like that's what we've sort of lost is the everything should be not off the table. Everything should be on the table when we're questioning or mocking. It's okay to mock something. It's okay to say Taffy's a cunt. It's okay to call Taffy a sheepshagger, right? It's okay, like, yeah, that is okay. Like everything you should be able to mock and criticize things if you don't agree with them. And then obviously the person who on the other foot can come back and say, well, this is this and this is that, and then you can go, okay, yeah. But what I'm saying is, everything should be on the table to be criticized. No exceptions, no exceptions. And if you don't like sort of dark humor, dry, they say, oh, he's got one of them dry sense of humors, yeah. He's proper deep, Taffy, you know, yeah. He's got a hell of a personality, you know, yeah. If you can't laugh at things, then we're all going to be wandering around crying our fucking eyes out, right? Yeah. Some people cry when they're laughing. I've done it. I actually pissed myself once or twice laughing. You know what I mean? Let's not go too deep into that. But don't lose your sense of humor. That's what I'm saying, people. Yeah. And there's a lot of things happening in Britain at the moment for people to lose their personality and their sense of humor.
The reason why underneath what I'm doing it because I genuinely want to help. I genuinely want to help raise awareness and offer education and show the kind of impact that the belief system of Islam affords downstream on the people in the civilizations, to the point where the people that are in those countries want to leave. They can see the country doesn't work. Then they come to a country like the UK and have not put two and two together with the fact that it's the belief system of Islam that has made the country terrible to live in, so much so that they've left to come and live in the UK, and now they want to impose the same belief system on the UK. It's like, why are you shooting yourself in the foot? Wonderful, you've made it to the UK, enjoy it. You should be applauding and be incredibly grateful. You're a guest in that country, as my father is. You know, my father migrated from Iran into the UK. You don't want to make the UK, you know, Islamic.
Who's your old man Banksy, you said? Who's his old man Banksy?
He must like, no, by all means, the UK, do not become like what Iran has just come under, like after the overthrowing of the Shah and so on. So it's just, this is why I make these videos. This is largely why I make these videos. So anyway, now, there's another part of this I wanted to show you, because this is already really starts to happen, okay? We can see that in this video clip, there are police trying to knock down the door of this this Muslim home, this Muslim family's home, because the man inside hunted down a dog, tortured it to death. Locals on social media claim he hit the dog with a brick before stabbing it 7 times as onlookers watched.
What? Hit the dog with a brick and stabbed it 7 times.
Horror. Now, what are the British people meant to say about this? That they don't feel welcome anymore, that they don't feel safe, that there are, you know, these people walking around with knives wanting to stab their dogs, right? And no one wants to talk about the impact, the physical, traumatic, like the spiritual, the psychological impacts of living with this now constant threat of Islamic terrorism in the country, not just by terrorist groups, but just by everyday sort of beliefs that large majority of Muslims.
100%, Carl, 100%, right? And what I have noticed, guys, is say if you're talking to Americans, right? Americans just don't get our sense of humor. Like, and I've noticed this chatting to Americans online, they just don't get it. They do not fucking. I don't know if you guys have noticed, right? But British sense of humor is unique, right? British sense of humor is unique now, right? And people in Britain, if you know, you know, and you get it, right? But some Americans, they just don't get it. Just don't get it. It just goes whoosh straight over the top of their head. Yeah, that's what I've noticed. Okay, go on.
Hold when it comes to attitudes towards dogs, for example, attitudes towards Jews, for example, and so on and so on and so on. Now, we can also see the Islamic attitude towards dogs play out all across the Middle East today. So, as one example, in Iran, the Islamic regime forces raided a dog shelter and killed over 1,700 dogs in just one incident. In Iraq, in Baghdad, get this, in 2025.
Hold on, Banksy, fucking boy. So, it says, documented mass killing of dogs in Islamic majority countries. Number 1, Iran. Shelter raid and mass killing. Iranian authorities reportedly raided a dog shelter and killed over 1,700 dogs in one incident, sparking outrage amongst activists and coverage in international media. 2, Iraq, Baghdad. Municipal stray dog cull. In 2025, the Baghdad municipality reported killing 19,386 stray dogs across the city in 1,562 campaigns from January to November 25 as part of a control campaign. Activist groups reported protests claiming the campaign had already resulted in more than 20,000 dogs killed. Date January 2026. 3, Qatar. Shooting at a dog shelter 2022. Armed men entered a secure dog care facility and shot and killed 29 dogs, injuring others. Reported 10th of January 2022. 4th, Iraq. Nineveh. Officials in Nineveh province poisoned and killed 400 stray dogs over 3 days, citing disturbance concerns. No recent date, but widely reported.
Municipality reported killing 19,386 stray dogs across the entire city over the course of 1,500.
Thank you very much for that, Kaylee. I will sit here with bated breath and await that. God bless you, and I hope you were well, Kaylee.
62 campaigns from January to November 2025 alone. So in other words, in just the year 2025, in Baghdad, 20,000 dogs were massacred. When it comes to Qatar, armed men entered a secure dog care facility and shot and killed 29 dogs, right, injuring others. Imagine, whatever, you're in Qatar for whatever.
And also, Kaylee, if you could concentrate on Leighton and not bring any person into my chat, and please leave my chat alone. Anything you have concerns, address them directly at me. Thank you.
Reason you put your dog in a dog shelter. Oh no, you've got to be aware that there are going to be armed Islamists who are going to shoot your dogs as well, right? So it's not safe to be a Christian or a Jew or a dog. Okay, interesting. When it comes to Turkey, apparently they are euthanizing and burying 12 dogs a day, so between 10 and 15, some people are saying. Istanbul reports that in just that city alone, which was
hold on. So number 5, Turkey, mass killing allegations, euthanasia debates. Video circulated alleging that shelters in central Turkey were euthanizing and burying dozens of dogs daily, 10 to 15 per day alleged. Istanbul reports 8,531 dogs classified as dangerous or incurably sick were euthanized by the end of October 25 under new policies officially described as euthanasia. 6, general regional reports, historical notes. These aren't formal government figures, but widely cited incidents in news analysis. Hebron, Palestinian territories, 2022 mayor allegedly offered pay per dog killed. What the fuck? Mobs beat and kill dogs in the streets. Morocco. Oh, Bex, here we go. 2025. Some reports estimate millions of strays were subject to culling in urban areas. Context is animal control ahead of FIFA World Cup. Interesting. Note, this is described in commentary, not official government statistics.
Constantinople, the heart of Christendom, which was then occupied and colonized by the Islamists, we saw 8,531 dogs euthanized in just by the end of October 2025. And what you can also see in the Palestinian regions as well, the Palestinian-controlled regions, which I know a lot of the left-wing love, there was a pay-for-slay.
They allow dogs, but they're not allowed inside the house. I don't know what would be the point of having a dog if it's not allowed inside the house. Unless it's like guarding a scrapyard or something like that, you keep it in a kennel, whatnot. You know what I mean? Feed it arms and legs every now and then.
Program. So I think it was the mayor. Yeah, he basically offered I don't know, 30 shekels, 300 shekels. I forget what the currency is to go and kill a dog. So each dog you kill, you get a bunch of money. Which is the same pay-for-slay system they have for killing Jews. So if you go out there and kill a Jew, you'll get money for it. And that's why these jihadists that blow themselves up, their family members get like a pot. How did it get to that situation? There's ways of going about this.
Driving his guide dog was against his religion and is fined for discriminating. The pair who were both
see this happen
where
they all live there, right? The institutions bend their way over.
More ridiculous in your days. Bother. Who in the side chat said, I know.
Where's
Kaylee, I have warned you about picking on my side chat and to concentrate all your anger towards me. You were on your last warning. One more, and I will boot you very hard out of my side chat. So you can't bother anybody anymore.
Areas should be created in local green spaces to make them more inclusive. A new report from environmental group Climate Wales BAME says. But again, like my town would be. I
mean, what is warning?
Barbecues. They'd bring along barbecues, and they would be just like smoking meat and cooking meat. Like they wouldn't think to bring cooked food like a picnic, like most British people do. They would come with like all this halal meat and like cook it right there on the beach, cook kebabs and all these things, and it would just be like a complete like smoky beach. Like no one could walk there without inhaling vast amounts of smoke. It was like a fog had just descended onto the seafront.
Yeah, white poo. Yeah, white poo. Yeah, but I'm sure all dog poo goes white eventually.
Not Hick Smoker. Who the fuck am I talking about? Hick Doll. You do it. You can have a 2-on-1.
Hip Smoker is keeping an eye on Kaylee for us, right? Hold on, there's somebody at the door.
2-on-1.
Hip Smoker is keeping an eye on Kaylee for us, right? Hold on, there's somebody at the door.
Hick Doll. You do it. You can have a 2-on-1.
Hip Smoker is keeping an eye on Kaylee for us, right? Hold on, there's somebody at the door.
Hick Doll. You do it. You can have a 2-on-1.
Hip Smoker.
I might have to check that. I don't think it comes out white, does it? But it's good for writing your name on the pavement like a chalk. Yeah.
And it was technically illegal, right? Like all throughout the park, it had said, like, you're not allowed to like barbecue here. But it would just overwhelm the police, and so they just couldn't do anything. So they ended up just walking around, not knowing what to do. And the British locals are just meant to just put up with it. Like their seaside town, their home, the place they pay council tax, right? This happens every single summer, not just where I live, but it's all across the UK. On the beaches, you have Muslims time and time again bringing their own barbecues.
I think the test would be, right? I think the test would be for, say, if we had 100 dogs, right? So we take 100 dogs from the UK and we get them to walk past 3 lampposts. Now, the first lamppost would be white, the second lamppost would be black, and the third lamppost would be brown. And we do 4, right? And the 4th lamppost would be yellow, right? And we get them to walk past each lamppost and see which one they cop their leg up on, to see if they're racist or not. Is that a good test or not, do you think?
Fire hazards, and they're just like smoking meat all across the beach, and everyone's subjected to it. All the time. Again, where's the environmental people?
Hey Kaylee, my extraction, exportation, creation thing of last night is it's taken it said 45 minutes and it stayed at 45 minutes for ages. It's starting to go at normal speed now at 38 minutes, and there's going to be an upload time. So I'm just going to play these videos until that one loads. I'm just going to let this and I want to be a bit sensitive, but this is obviously the term cannibal is going to be what's going to be used. It is the technical term. I do want to be understanding that these people have been born into it. So, and this Kane Slater, he doesn't word things in the most respectful way sometimes. So I'm not condoning the way that he presents stuff. There's other stuff to do with his work as well, where he gets overly sensitive about language and words and stuff himself. But yeah, he's a bit of a hypocrite. But I just it's a difficult one when people are doing such when it's like with Gary Waterman, when anybody's mentioning certain realities, we have to just give them the grace of they're working with what their awareness is, and this is this place is we're all like to whatever level MK Ultra victims, mind control, psychological abuse, gaslighting, torment, torture, physical abuse, mental abuse, whatever it is. So we're all only human and responsive, and so we know what it is. But what I'm saying in regards to how people are responding to this cannibal issue, it is obviously very, and it's difficult because we obviously want to help people be able to get out of it and feel that they are going to be forgiven. They've been born into this generational culture of this type of behavior. So it's trying to make the public realize that we need to just not other them. It's the othering, and because that's when they obviously group together and want to defend their self, their what do you call it? There's a thing about when you the thing with MK Ultra, the technical experimentation was to see whether somebody could you control somebody's brain to the point where they would act against their own, I can't remember the word, but it's like their own survival, basically their own physical well-being. So the point is, it's just a word, and it is what it is. So people are going to be calling them cannibals, but it's what they technically are. So I'm just going to play this playlist, and I'm just playing it for what it is, how it's presented. I'm not saying it's mine, but I'm saying there's a lot of valuable information in here. Yeah, so Danny West, you will be helped in however you can. It's going to come, and it's going to catch up with you. So the more, and it's just the right thing to do for your soul, for anything. You're obviously very, very. You're panicking and you're flapping and you're sweating and you're creating this delusion for yourself to continue and if you've been imposed into this situation, it's very, very sad. However much you've done it on your own back, it's not something anybody willingly, their soul doesn't wish to get into this sort of thing. So it's either way, it's just, the whole thing is just so sad. So I just wish I pray for you, and sending you best wishes and love and healing this fine Saturn day. Saturn, root, connection, time, memory, karma, Chronos. I started it, did I, Pip? Reincarnation. It's possible I started a cult back in a reincarnated state, and it is my responsibility to rectify what I created. I apologize if that is the case, and I am doing everything in my power to stop it as soon as possible. Thank you all. Not sure what you're talking about, Danny West. I know. Which one were you? Which one were you responding to, Kaylee? Sorry. Flux. What do you mean flux, Danny West? Flux. Die of the flux. Am I? You're saying that I'm electrical? Anyway, let's get on with this. Oh, thank you, Kaylee. Yeah, absolutely.
So said again, please. You have to have a little bit of fear to face it, and then your fear will be gone.
But you feel a bit of fear. Why do you feel a bit of fear? Tell Mama. Look at the camera.
I feel a bit of fear because it's really dangerous, and I ate and I ate babies, and I ate babies before, and I feel really weak about it. Really weak. I'm not strong. But when I eat hemp, I feel really strong. I feel when I eat hemp, I feel really strong, really. When you eat hemp? Yes, and feel really powerful. But when I eat meat, I feel really, really weak. And the first time when we ever done it with Papa, the first time when we little done it, we had feared so much.
When you did what?
When we killed a baby, the first time. And
You killed the babies?
Yes.
You yourself?
With Papa. Papa held in my hand. He helped me. But he told me to cut the baby's head off. But he forced me to. I couldn't.
He held your hand?
He held my hand, yes.
Like what? Show me.
So this is my hand on the knife. He put his big hand on, and he pushed my hand and then cut off the head. Like that. And then when we got older, we got more used to it. But then we understood. Then when my mom found out about it, she understood. She told me that is wrong to do this kind of stuff. So then me and Gabriel had still been used to it. But then we had understood that it's wrong.
And so, what your decision is?
And then our decision, we had still a lot of fear in our head. But then when we read a book called June, it said that fear is the mind killer. So when we heard that, we thought that it was true. It was not really true. But then after, there was a man called Abraham who came to help us. He said that it is true, that fear is the mind killer. And then after, he said we have to face our fear. So then after we faced our fear,
looking at the camera. Camera is here.
And then we after.
Camera is here. This way.
And then after we faced our fear.
So what you decided?
And we decided that we should stop. Or then we should
come, Gabriel, come closer to Alice.
And we should stop being sex, or it's just going to be pointless, and it's just going to have to be going to jail and just go back.
So what we're gonna do? We're gonna protect other babies and children, huh?
And
save those children who are involved or who've been forced to be involved, right?
Yes. And when you face and James was in it. When you face the fear, you get less fear on you. Papa held in my hand, he helped me. But he told me to cut the baby's head off. But he forced me to. I couldn't.
He held your hands?
He held my hand, yes.
Like what?
My word is my most valuable asset. I died before I put your name. I don't give a fuck, John. Just do what I say. Offer him $5,000. And if he doesn't accept, well then we'll kill the bastard, huh?
How you doing? I don't want to be a killer anymore. You know, it's time to move on, change my life.
You don't know.
You know, I should have been here. For him, my partner. I don't want to lose anyone else.
Michael, think about what you're saying.
No, Frank, that's a no. I can't do this anymore. I lost my best friend. I don't want to lose anyone else. I have family now.
Michael, without me, you are nothing. And you'd probably be dead.
I know that, Frank. I know. And I appreciate everything that you've done for me. I can't do this anymore. It's a dangerous business. I have a child, a daughter. She's 2 years old. A 2-year-old daughter, Frank. I don't want her growing up without a father.
It appears to me that you desperately want to end up like your best friend. What are you talking about? I just couldn't trust him anymore.
Did you kill Sonny?
What are you gonna do? Kill me? How's that for a guy who's trying to quit a plum job? It's in your fucking blood, Michael. You're a killer and you can't quit.
Good night, Frank.
Welcome, Radiant viewers, to Golden Age Technology. Today we are pleased to present part one of a two-part series featuring a sustainable company with true vision and integrity. A company that is acting as a beacon of light in the emerging world of eco-conscious printing. Americal Products Corporation. Welcome, Radiant viewers, to Golden Age technology.
I don't want to be a killer anymore. Good night, Frank.
Papa holding my hand, he helped me. But he told me to cut the baby's head off. But he forced me to. I couldn't.
He held your hand?
He held my hand, yes.
Like what? Show me.
So this is my hand on the knife. He put his big hand on, and he pushed my hand and then cut off the head, like that. And then when we got older, we got more used to it. We decided to stop touching each children and stop touching each other, and we have a will face and stop touching ourselves and face our urge. And
What else are you going to stop
and
doing?
stop touching ourselves. And we're going to stop touching ourselves.
And what else are you going to stop?
And stop killing babies. And stop killing babies, and we're going to face our fear and face our urge.
You're going to face your fear. Because fear is what?
Fear is the mind killer.
And you're going to help us to catch. Who are you going to help us to catch?
All the people, Papa, Mr. Collins, the school,
All the policemen, all the social services.
Speak up.
All the shopkeepers, all the cafes, all the pizzas, McDonald's.
Who did you mention just now? Who? Caf what? Who's Kafkas?
You know, there's the people who work at Kafkas.
What is Kafkas?
Kafkas is they're for children. They work with the social services.
And what did they do to you?
They do sex. They sex each other. They touch me and gave them. They have plastic quillings. And they stick it in our bottom.
Who does? Who sticks it in your bottom?
Social services. Everybody. All of them.
Who?
Everybody.
Does your mother do it?
No.
Do I do it?
No.
Who does it then?
Papa, Mr. Collins, the school.
Parents.
My dad's fat.
Tell me more people. Tell me some more people, please. I'm interested.
Parents, police.
What about the teachers at school? Who's the main one?
Papa, Mr. Hollins, Mr. Forsyth.
Who's Mrs. Forsyth?
She's the head teacher of our school.
And what does she do?
And she does sex. She got a big belly with a big tattoo on her pride.
What happens in the church?
And we do baby sacrifice and eat the baby.
What do you mean sacrifice and eat the baby?
So we kill the baby and eat it and drink the blood from it.
Is that true, Gabriel?
Yes, and we dance with the skulls.
You what?
We dance with the skulls in the church.
What skulls?
Skulls of the baby.
Pardon?
Baby skulls. The skulls of the baby.
You dance with the baby skulls?
Yes.
And who kills the babies?
Papa, me, Elisa. And
Who kills the babies?
Papa.
And what, he gets you to help him?
Yes.
Shoot.
So he tells us to hold the hand with the knife, and then he holds his hand on our hand. So then he cuts the baby's head off. And then he puts it upside down, and then we drain the blood.
And then what they do?
And then we cook it, and then we drink the blood, and then after we drink the blood, it comes with the skull.
Who are you going to help us to catch?
All the people, Papa, Mr. Collins, the school, all the people, Papa.
I don't want to be a killer anymore. Good night, Frank.
Bullying to school. Papa, bullying to school.
All the policemen, all the
Speak up,
social
speak-
services.
speak up, speak up.
All the shopkeepers, all the cafes, all the pizza specials.
Who did you mention just now? Who? Speak up.
All the shopkeepers, all the cafes, all the pizza specials.
Who did you mention just now? Who? Caf what?
Kafkas.
Who's Kafka?
You know, there's people who work at Kafkas.
What is Kafka?
Kafkas is they're for children. They work with the social services.
And what? Who's Kafka?
You know, there's people who work at Kafkas.
What is Kafka?
Kafkas is they're for children. They work with the social services.
And what did they do to you?
They do sex. They touch each other. They touch me and they have plastic pullings. And they stick it in our bottom.
Who does? Who sticks it in your bottom?
Social services. Everybody does. All of them.
Who?
Everybody.
Does your mother do it?
No.
Do I do it?
No.
Who does it then?
Papa, Miss Nodding, the school.
Good night, Frank.
Who does it then?
Papa, Miss Nodding, the school.
Parents.
My dad's fat. My dad's
Tell me more people. Who does it then?
Papa, Miss Nodding, the school.
Parents.
My dad's fat. My
Tell me
dad's
tell me more people. Tell me some more people, please. I'm interested.
Parents, police.
What about the teachers? Who does it then?
Papa, Mr. Nolan, the school.
Parents.
My dad's fat. My
Tell me
dad's
tell me more people. Tell me some more people, please. I'm interested.
Parents, police.
What about the teachers at school? Who's the main one?
Papa, Mr. Hollins, Mr. Forsyth.
Who's Mrs. Forsyth?
She's the head teacher of our school.
Who's Mrs. Forsyth?
She's the head teacher of our school.
And what does she do?
And she does sex. She got a big belly, not big, with a big tattoo on her thigh.
What happened? Who's Mrs. Forsyth?
She's the head teacher of our school.
And what does she do?
And she does sex. She got a big belly, not big, with a big tattoo on her thigh.
What happened? Who's Mrs. Forsyth?
She's the head teacher of our school.
And what does she do?
And she does sex. She got a big belly, not big, with a big tattoo on her thigh.
What happens in the church?
And we do baby sacrifice and eat the baby.
What do you mean sacrifice and eat the baby?
So we kill the baby and eat it and drink the blood from it.
Is that true, Gabriel?
Yes. With a big tattoo on her thigh.
And what happens in the church?
And we do baby sacrifice and eat the baby.
What do you mean sacrifice and eat the baby?
So we kill the baby and eat it and drink the blood from it.
Is that true, Gabriel?
Yes. And we dance with the skulls.
You what?
We dance with the skulls in the church.
What skulls?
Skulls of the baby.
Pardon?
Baby the skulls of the baby.
You dance with the baby skulls?
Yes.
And who kills the babies?
Papa, me, and Lisa. And
who kills the babies?
Papa.
I don't want to be a killer anymore. Good night, Frank.
Who kills the babies?
Papa.
And what, he gets you to help him?
Yes.
Shoot.
So he tells us to hold the hand of the knife, and then he holds his hand on our hand. So then he cuts the baby's head off. And then he puts it upside down, and then we drain the blood.
And then what they do?
And then we cook it, and then we drink the blood, and then after we put the bone down to the skull.
About anything you want to tell us about? Who is the most hurt? What did they do to children?
They hurt them. They do sex to them. Then they pay sweeties for them. And
What did they do to you?
And they pay sweeties like for sex, and a bumper bag of sweets. And we have Mentos, we have Snickers, we have Mars, we have M&Ms.
How do they know which ones are your... Don't look at me, look at the camera. How do they know which ones are your favourite sweets?
They know how. Do you know how they know our favourite sweeties? Like my sisters, my sister Lisa, she's in year 4, and there's a man, the teacher of her, called Mr. Hollins, and they're all learning about sweets. And then Elisa talks to Sophie, her best friend, and then she speaks to all her friends, and then about all her best friends about her favourite sweeties. And then Mr. Hollins goes near them and peeks what they like, which sweet they like, and they say, "My favourite sweet is Mars, and my favourite chocolate is Oreo chocolate." And then Mr. Hollins hears, and then the other classes start to talk about the chocolate and the favourite sweets, because they were learning about sweets and chocolate. So other classes start to talk about sweets. They were saying they're really lucky, and
Are there any other schools or churches involved?
there's other school and churches involved.
Which ones?
St. Margaret.
What is your school, by the way?
Christchurch School, Christchurch
In what?
Primary
Primary
School in Hampstead.
And then, which other schools?
UN does it. Hampstead Parochio, the one with the tree sign in Hampstead
Heath School.
Hampstead Heath School, and all the schools in Hampstead do it. And St. Margaret's does it. And the church. And the big church in the big church in Hampstead. They do sex there, and and that's where they go all together and they do sex.
1 second. What did they do to children?
They hurt them. They do sex to them. Then they pay sweeties for them. My sisters, my sister Lisa, she's in year 4, and there's a man, the teacher of her, called Mr. Hollins, and
Are there any other schools or churches involved?
there's other school and churches involved.
Which ones?
St. Margaret. St. Margaret.
What is your school, by the way?
Christchurch School, Christchurch
In what? In which
Primary
part of
School in Hampstead.
apologies, Angie. I was just on the phone to my mum. Do you mean do you mean Ella's website that I've made for her? It is. I've now just got Rev's email again since he was forwarded in with. I'll have to explain. We'll have to have a catch up sometime, really. But yeah, there has been issues with my. Yeah, now I'll have to. Regarding what device during now, I've got no further action, and the police investigation is concluded. And
What
stuff.
is your school, by the way?
Christchurch School Park. Christchurch.
I don't know if you're aware of the false information that was the police acquired that they had to investigate, which was great. And they took all my equipment and everything. But there was email and stuff involved in all that. But I don't want to just go to all of it publicly. But yeah, so let me just type it. So it's website is HampsteadCoverUpExposed.com. But yeah, I'll put it in an email as well. But yeah, massive love to you, and all the best. God bless, prayers, and loving and healing the soul. This horrible, evil situation that thankfully we have become aware of and been given the opportunity to do our part in rectifying and changing for good.
Primary school in Hampstead.
And then, which other schools?
UN does it.
Which other schools?
UN does it. UN does it. UN does it. UN does it. Hampstead Parochial. Hampstead Parochial, the one with the tree sign in Hampstead. One with the tree sign in Hampstead
Heath School.
Hampstead Heath School and the one with the tree sign in Hampstead
Heath School.
Hampstead Heath School and all the schools in Hampstead do it. And St Margaret's does it. All the schools in Hampstead do it. And St Margaret's does it. And do you know the big church? And do you know the big church in
Church Row?
The big church in Hampstead. And do you know the big church in the big church in Hampstead? They do sex there, and they go all, and that's where they go all together and they do sex.
1 second.
We also have a church, our own big church, and we use it for sex, eating baby, drinking baby's blood. We sacrifice the baby, we do sex to the babies, we throw them when we're dancing with the skulls after the babies.
What skulls? What skulls?
The baby skulls.
From before?
Yeah, from before. We put it on.
Where did the baby skulls come from?
They come from the baby.
How do you get them from the baby?
We cut the baby's head off. Then we clear all the meat from the skulls, and then we put all the meat and cook it. Sometimes we roast it. Sometimes we roast it in the oven. Sometimes we cook it on a frying pan.
You told me that some restaurants.
Yeah, and there's some restaurants, McDonald's in Hampstead and East Finchley. And East Finchley is a swimming pool, and in East Finchley there's a swimming pool, and the whole East Finchley does it. The boss does it. Everybody does it.
That's what?
The sex, eating baby, and there's McDonald's in there, and they're also involved, and there's Starbucks inside, and they're also involved, and there's sweets shop in there.
Well, no, don't rush.
And
You say McDonald's in Hampstead and Finchley, and East Finchley.
Yes.
And you said Starbucks where? Which Starbucks?
Starbucks in Hampstead and, not in East Finchley, in Hampstead.
So not all McDonald's are involved, and not all Starbucks.
No.
Only the ones where?
In Hampstead and East Finchley. And also, there's a...
What about Belsize Park?
Yeah, Belsize, no, they're not
There's
involved.
Starbucks there. Do they do that or not?
Yeah, they do. And there's a Pizza Express in Starbucks. No, there's Pizza Express in Belsize Park, and they do it.
And Starbucks does it and stuff.
Yes. We also have a church, our own big church, and we use it for sex, eating baby, drinking baby's blood. We sacrifice the baby, we do sex to the babies, we throw them when we're dancing with the skulls after the babies.
What skulls? What skulls?
The baby skulls.
Where did the baby skulls come from?
They come from the baby.
How do you get them from the baby?
We cut the baby's head off. Then we clear all the meat from the skulls, and then we put all the meat and cook it. Sometimes we roast it. Sometimes we roast it in the oven. Sometimes we cook it on a frying pan.
You told me that some restaurants.
Yeah, and there's some restaurants, McDonald's in Hampstead and East Finchley. We cut the baby's head off. Then we clear all the meat from the skulls, and then we put all the meat and cook it. Sometimes we roast it. Sometimes we roast it in the oven. Sometimes we cook it on a frying pan.
You told me that some restaurants.
Yeah, and there's some restaurants, McDonald's in Hampstead. Yeah, and there's some restaurants and there's McDonald's in Hampstead and East Finchley. And East Finchley is a swimming pool. East Finchley is a swimming pool, and in East Finchley there's a swimming pool, and the whole East Finchley does it. The boss does it. Everybody does it.
That's what?
The sex, eating baby, and there's McDonald's in there, and they're also involved, and there's Starbucks inside, and they're also involved, and there's sweets shop in there.
Well, no, don't rush.
East Finchley is a swimming pool, and in East Finchley there's a swimming pool, and the whole East Finchley does it. The boss does it. Everybody does it.
That's what?
The sex, eating baby, and there's McDonald's in there, and they're also involved in.
So you're at the swimming pool.
Yeah.
These people are there
Yeah.
who are your papa's friends.
Yeah.
And then you said the sex happens. What does that mean?
Do you know willies? There's a plastic willy in my bottom,
Okay.
and then it bleeds.
Okay, and where does that happen at the swimming pool?
At the disabled toilet, and they have McDonald's there, and there's a man called Frank. Yeah, and he's the boss of McDonald's.
Right.
He's like the staff.
Okay, so
And they have McDonald's there, and there's a man called Frank.
Good night, Frank.
East Finchley is a swimming pool, and in East Finchley there's a swimming pool, and the whole East Finchley does it. The boss does it. Everybody does it.
That's what?
The sex, eating baby, and there's McDonald's in there, and they're also involved, and there's Starbucks inside, and they're also involved in. The sex, eating baby, and there's McDonald's in there, and they're also involved, and there's Starbucks inside, and they're also involved, and there's sweets shop in there. The sex, eating baby, and there's McDonald's in there, and they're also involved, and there's Starbucks inside, and they're also involved, and there's sweets shop in there.
Well, no, don't rush.
And
You say McDonald's in Hampstead and Finchley,
Yes.
East Finchley.
Yes.
And you said Starbucks where? Which Starbucks?
Starbucks in Hampstead and, not in East Finchley, in Hampstead.
So not all McDonald's are involved, and not all Starbucks.
No.
Only the ones where?
In Hampstead and East Finchley. And also, there's a...
What about Belsize Park?
Yeah, Belsize, no, there's not
There's
involved.
Starbucks there. Do they do that or not?
Yeah, they do. And there's a Pizza Express in Starbucks. No, there's Pizza Express in Belsize Park. And they There's a Pizza Express in Starbucks. No, there's Pizza Express in Belsize Park, and they do it.
And Starbucks does it and stuff.
Yes.
Wait. Slowly. Don't rush.
And Spike, the social service, he sticks a plastic willy right inside my bottom and I can feel it on my belly.
Who does this?
Spike, the social service.
And what about this fellow Richie from the social?
And Richie, there's a man called Richie, and these are our social services.
Does he come to your school?
And he comes to he comes to a school. Yes, that's true. He comes to a school and he does sex to us, and he knows Papa.
Fellow from the social service.
Yes, and he comes also to.
He knows your father. How does he know your father?
They met somehow. When we wasn't with Papa, they met, and then they got better friends, and better friends, and better friends, and better friends. And also, there's a Kafka, a lady called in the whole building the building in.
Where?
Do you know that building we went to?
But where? What do you remember from this building? Where is located?
Like where you went to back to home.
He doesn't remember.
Yeah, but where? You remember where we went? Next to what?
I don't remember next.
Doesn't matter. You know you went to Kafka's, yes?
Yeah, we went to Kafka's and there's a lady and one's.
What's the lady's name?
Holly and one's a Kafka's.
Any other lady? Any other lady?
No. And
Just Holly.
Yes. And
Can you mention it? Who did you?
Ella too. Yeah. She's the
Ella from social services.
Yes.
No?
Yes.
Not from Kafka's.
From Kafka's.
No, I'm from Kafka's.
And what did they do to you?
And they do sex to me in a building where like a big office, and they ask me all kind of personal questions. They ask me, does your mum feed you well? And we say yes and yes, everything yes. And then
they ask you many times, didn't they?
Yeah, and to make me say yes or no, they don't.
They want you to say no, that your mother doesn't feed.
So we go and live with a dad.
Oh, they're attempting to.
They will say, oh look, dad is really nice. He doesn't do no.
So, do you think your father knows these people?
Yes, my father knows everybody who does the sex, but not your friend. That friend who was following you.
Who?
That friend you talked about who was following you, and your children said, "Hey, Dad, there's something wrong with that child." Yeah, he's not. I don't know.
Your father doesn't know that one. So that's one person your father doesn't know that we know who does it.
And there's also Spike.
Wait. Wait. Slowly. Don't rush.
And Spike, the social service, he sticks a plastic willy right inside my bottom and I can feel it on my belly.
Who does this?
Spike, the social service.
And what about this fellow Richie from the social?
And Richie, there's a man called Richie, and these are our social services.
Does he come to your school?
And he comes to a school. Yes, that's true. He comes to a school and he does sex to us, and he knows Papa. There's a man called Richie, and these are our social services.
Does he come to your school?
And he comes to a school. Yes, that's true. He comes to a school and he does sex to us, and he knows Papa.
I don't want to be a killer anymore. Good night, Frank. Welcome, radiant viewers, to Golden Age technology.
He comes to a school and he does sex to us, and he knows Papa.
Fellow from the social service.
Yes, and he comes also to.
He knows your father. How does he know your father?
They met somehow. When we wasn't with Papa, they met, and then they got better friends, and better friends, and better friends, and better friends. And also, there's a Kafka. And we went to Kafka's, and there's a lady, and one's
What's the lady's name?
Holly, and one's a Kafka's.
Any other lady? Any other lady?
No, and there's
Just
a,
Holly.
Yes, and
Can
there's
you
a
mention who? Who did you?
Ella too. Yeah, she's the
Hello from social services.
Yes, yes.
Not from Kafka's.
No, I'm from Kafka's.
And what did they do to you?
And they do sex to me in a building where like a big office, and they ask me all kind of personal questions. They ask me, does your mum feed you well? And we say yes and yes, yes, everything yes. And then
They ask you many times, didn't they?
yeah, and then to make me say yes or no, they
They
don't.
want
She
you to
don't.
say no, that your mother doesn't feed.
So we go and live with a dad.
Oh, they're
Producer
attempting to get you.
will say, "Oh, look, Dad is really nice. He doesn't do no."
So, do you think your father knows these people?
Yes, my father knows everybody who does the sex. And they do sex to me in a building where like a big office, and they ask me all kind of personal questions.
Do you think your father knows these people?
Yes, my father knows everybody who does the sex. My father knows everybody who does the sex.
Come on, guys. Who wants to come on? Campbell, do you make the show?
Burning down the one night stands. Everything around me. Yeah. Got to stop from feeling so low. Man, I decided quickly. Yes, I did. To just go down and check out the show. Yeah, they were dancing and singing and moving to the groove. And just when it hit me, somebody turned around and shouted, "Play that fucking music, white boy. Play that fucking music, right. Play that fucking music, white boy. Lay down the boogie and play that funky music till you die." Till you die? Yeah, yeah.
What's this shit? Oh my god. Okay, I'll play it for Adam. Okay.
Must be lights
burning bright somewhere. Got to be burning, flying higher in the sky or blue. If I can dream of a better land where all my brothers won't hail it, tell me why, oh why can't I dream? Oh why?
Good grief, Smithy. Christ.
Must be peace and understanding sometime. Stories of promise that will go away on a doubt and fear. If I can dream of a woman's heart, her hope is standing on everyone. Tell me why, oh why won't they serve me? We're lost in a cloud. We're too much to rain. We're trapped in a world like trouble with me. My heart as a man has a specter dream. He can redeem his soul and fly. In my blood, there's a truth. Still I am true. The first has her time. Out there in the dark, there's a beckoning candle. And I can think, I can fall, I can stand.
Oh my God. Oh, sorry, Smithy. Elvis.
Notice the comment on screen. I think I've just chunked this recording out, so I think I skipped back to it in about 10 minutes or something, so I missed when the comment was initially done. So I was just seeing what his reaction was. Be interesting if Kaylee and Jake end up being right, and then no responses anywhere. But this is just they're just so selfish. It's just a epic end to the other than Rick. I mean, he has his own selfish elements for sure. That's going to be explored, and we're all going to be evaluated for our psychological traits and shortcomings, etc., etc. So, and fears, fear-based reactions, fear, insecurities. Thanks, Kaylee. So, and yeah, so it is just how it is, isn't it? At this stage, it's a sad reality that it is how it's been created like this. So it's just a sort of affirmation of.
Oh my God. Oh, sorry, Smithy. Elvis. Good grief. You really like Elvis? I thought he was very. He nicked everybody's content, didn't he, Elvis? Dan, you're gonna read the link, mate. What's going on in the chat? Well, I hope he's still not alive. The dirty little rat. Actually, you sing like that guy. Sing like that guy, Taffy. God. Okay. Okay. So we'll see what we can find. Let's find something to play. So I'm running out.
Where all my brothers will hail it.
Oh my God! Oh, sorry, Smithy. Elvis.
Yeah, if you want to say something. Hey, I'll clap you.
But he's brilliant. Please subscribe to him. He's brilliant. He's fearless. He makes me laugh. He likes to have a drink at it. He don't take no shit. He's from Holland. He's called the Dutch travel maniac. Watch this.
Welcome, guys. This time, Antwerp, big Belgium city. And to be fair, it's my first time that I visited Belgium again after Brussels 2 months ago. And I guess we've all seen how that worked out. So I want to experience Antwerp comparable to Brussels in this case. Second of all, many of you asked me to experience myself for my own opinion. And also, I have many.
I've had a big Krakow. I like Krakow. Actually, I've been in Krakow. It's not a bad city.
Not better than honestly.
With the football matches on, it's fucking crazy. It's crazy. I'll tell you.
All those stuff depends for you to take the visa or not taking the visa. They need to find respect for themselves. That is the main thing. To preserve our culture, our European culture. The biggest problem here are the problems between the two football clubs. He's like Krakow and Cracovia. If they ask you what club you're for, what club you're supporting, and you answer wrong, you can be in trouble. So guys, Krakow this time, Poland. The reason why I'm here is very simple. Many of you requested for it to show you the difference between most of the Western European cities I visited in the last few months. And for example, this city, Krakow, an Eastern European city. So what am I going to do? I'm here for 2 days. First of all, I'm going to one of the most roughest areas of Krakow called Nowa Huta. I want to see how life is there, how people live there. I'm going to walk around here in the city center, talk to some people, hear about their experiences living in an Eastern European city. And tomorrow, I'm invited by supporters of Cracovia to witness the game against Bialystok. I'm buzzing for that, to be honest. So let's go, guys. So, guys,
Yeah, I want to actually attend a football game in Poland. It's supposed to be nuts, and this is why I want Millwall in the Premiership. They could go up this season. That'd be fucking brilliant if Millwall go up, because the atmosphere would be fucking mad.
Nowa Huta, one of the so-called most roughest areas of Krakow. It was in the city here, but when the workers, the Catholic workers who worked in the steel factory, tried to build their own church, it wasn't allowed, and then riots broke out. So Nowa Huta, let's see what we find here. Let's see how rough it is. Let's see if the stories, according to the internet, are rough or not. And as always, I want to experience this myself and for my own opinion. So let's go. So this area is known as a very poor area, and the reason for that is that after the fall of the communism in 1989, the steel factory here in Nowa Huta was heavily restructured, which caused many people leaving without any job. So that's the reason for the poverty here in this region. So let's see if we can talk to some people and feel the atmosphere, basically.
Yeah, I know, Taffy. That's the only thing, but I think it's changing a little bit with it, because there's a lot of lived in England that have changed their beliefs. But yeah, but I just want to go for it because it's nutty over there. I'd like to just experience it. That's all. It's like when I went to Frankfurt. What a great experience that was. There's a few, just going to Hovid with the locals to see what they're like. With Fenerbahce, there's another one I want to go in with. Yeah.
Hello, mate. Can I ask you something? Do you speak English a little bit? I have a question. This is Nowa Huta here. Tak, Nowa Huta. It's Centrum Bed, please. This is Centrum Bed, tak. Okay. But Nowa Huta, is it a good area? Is it a bad area? Bad. No. Why? Okay, yes. Okay. No? Okay. Oh, no. Okay, no, thank you very much. Bye. Yeah, that's going to be a big challenge here, finding people who are willing to speak English as well. So, guys, a park in Nowa Huta Park is Świecki. Is my Polish good? But a park here in Nowa Huta, one of the roughest areas of Krakow. And I don't know if you remember Görlitzer Park in Berlin, full of people, illegal stuff, doing illegal stuff. Let's see if this park here in Krakow is comparable to that. Well, for starters, I just entered the park, and In Berlin, I would see dealers there, group of dealers there, group of dealers there. And as you can see here, so far, difference than the park I visited in Berlin, Görlitzer Park. Let's walk a bit here. Look at that squirrel. Oh, wait, I have a question. Do you speak a little bit English? Yeah,
No.
we're going to try. Okay, we're going to try. This is Nova Huta here. Huh?
Yeah.
Is it a good area? Good area? Nova Huta? Good? Not good? Yes?
Ja.
It's good.
To zależy.
To zależy. So
To
little...
good, to może być nie good.
Nie good.
No, a to good. No.
Too good? Nie good. Okay. You don't speak English? Huh? Okay. I'm sorry. I don't speak Polish. I'm sorry. Mate. Have a nice day. Have a nice day. Bye. Good guy. You're a good guy. Yeah. That'd be difficult. I would love to speak, to be able to speak Polish, but I think it's so difficult to learn. But let's see if we can try some Polish this trip.
Actually, there's some games I want to go to. I do know a few Dutch fans, but I want to get to know a few Ajax fans. I want to go when they play PSV. I want to go to the Milan derby. I want to go to the Rome derby. Italy against, Roma against Lazio. That'd be good to go to. I know it's dangerous. And I want to go to Fenerbahce against Galatasaray. I've got my mind on it, and I will do it. Start doing some Europe games in their leagues.
I know one word, kurva. You guys use the word kurva in almost every sentence. So that's the only word I know, kurva. And dobre. Kurva and dobre. But that's not going to take me far, is it? And here in Nova Huta, you see all those high apartment blocks. It looks really Eastern, doesn't it? Yeah, hello, can I ask you something? I have a question. You speak English. Thank you very much. You're the first one who speaks English.
It's just this over.
Oh, that's you, but really quick. This is Nova Huta. Do you feel safe?
The atmosphere in the Dutch games, they're cheap to get in. Same as the German games, they're cheap to get in. They're not dear at all. I think they're 30 euros. When I went to Frankfurt, about 10 years ago, it was £16 to get in. And it was 65,000. I think it was 65,000 there. And you can have a beer in the ground as well. But the atmosphere was fucking amazing. It just outblasted the Premiership. It was really good. But the reason I want to go and watch Ajax, because I don't mind them actually, because they're a Jewish-based club as well. I want to go with their fans, and I want to go to Fenerbahce as well, because that is fucking nuts as well. But I want to go with their fans, so I'm going to see if I could try and meet online with them. And you find lots of fans are really friendly, even the nutcases, they are friendly.
Yes? Okay, well, short conversation. Sorry? Not a family, because according to the internet, it is not safe here.
Yeah, it was before, in past years.
Now it's good. Okay, have a nice ride. Bye. So,
don't mind Millwall. I had a couple of friends with Millwall fans, and I went to the old den, and I've been in full sides of that ground. One is a Brentford fan, which fucking was nuts, and then in the home end, and I found their fans okay, really good people. If you pick up friends with them, they're really good figure. Like I said, every time they come to Brentford, they're really fine, because I think we treat them differently at Brentford. Other grounds will get the police escorts in for them. At Brentford, we don't do that. We let them integrate with us, and I think that stops the trouble. And if we even were beaten, we could drink in the pub with them, and they'd just say, "Well played." They seem always been all right with us. Never known them to cause any trouble.
I think the same as in Ferentari, Bucharest. It used to be rougher here, maybe unsafe, but the lady.
And Ricky, easy. If you do ever hear this, just for the record and the work that we're doing. Excuse me, just clear my throat. Yeah. So when you say that they're actually really nice people and never been any trouble to you and things like this, and you're talking about football fans, but your general what's the word, judge of character is terrible, if not nefarious. You're not just barefaced lying like you do about so much, and the amount of paedophiles, abusers, gang criminals that you platform on your platform, speak to. And you say they're friendly to you because of what you're doing for them. The amount you converse with in your chats, totally ignorant, deliberately ignorant, deliberately not looking at what else they do, and your judge of character is just abysmal. It's pathetic. It's tragic. It's going to tell quite a story. So carry on as long as you want to carry on, but you'd be better off to apologise for what you've done so far and try and make amends as soon as possible. Really, anyway, it's going to get any better for your situation at this stage. Thank you. Yes, Kaylee. So all of them, everyone that's involved. It's then Rick. Even like he's still saying hello to Helen. Like even though he's really the only one that's pulling through with anything. Muckers has just totally lost all track of said any moral reasoning or motive or self respect. Yeah, it's just unreal. It's just so unreal for anyone who can't read the screen. Yeah, Michaela reckons she can vouch for people because she met them at a demo once. For fuck's sake. And just and she vouching for anybody because of how sincere and honest she is. Oh, it's just so bad. And the other, yeah, Rick's still saying hello to Daz, still saying hello to John Williams, Danny West, still saying hello to Helen. The perpetual, just malicious, bloody mischievous criminal, such a paedophile protecting criminal, and all these other ones. Rick, come on! If you hear this, Rick, come on, do better, please. Come on, so ASAP now. Thank you.
The lovely lady says it's safe right now. Safe for her. Many families live here. So yeah, it changed apparently. It's a dumb place here. Rubbish all around. And again, everywhere you see these high apartments, these high buildings. I guess many people live here in these buildings, and it's really Eastern. It looks Eastern. Wisla Nova Huta.
And do you know what? Any Polish person I've met have been really nice people, very family orientated. I know the family who I work with work really hard. They love this country, but I know what they've done. A lot of them as well, saved up and gone back and put it into their country, which is, I don't mind that. I don't mind the Poles. Very hard workers. They're a bit hard to handle when they've had a drink now.
I guess Wisla supporters, and next to it, you see graffiti with Cracovia, the club I'm going to visit tomorrow. And again, I'm very thankful that those guys invited me because they let me sit in between their ultra side. I wonder how much I can film there, but yeah, it's Poland.
Hello, oi, England, how are you? Here's another nutter in the chat. Oi.
Polish football matches is way different than in my own country, in the Netherlands. So
well, I don't know, man, because I still think you lot have got hooligans since we had in the 80s, and they still haven't controlled it in Poland or in Holland. You're just as bad, mate, I tell you.
Buzzing to see that. So let's walk a bit further here in Nova Huta and see if we can get some more impressions of this area in Krakow. These people are proud of their nation, and it's an exception these days that people wave their own flag.
Oi, England, he had to come over to our side because, the old Welsh, they always get battered by us, don't they? So he had to submit to come to the England side, eh? Hey?
Because crazy as it is, these times it's related to racism, fascism. Respect to me who want to contribute.
Thank you, Helen.
Who are not drug dealers, who are not harassing people, who are not harassing women. So you cannot. Exactly. You cannot. Yeah, that's the word I'm searching for.
And do you know what? I would have hundreds of these lads in our country, and once we've replaced the ones that have been illegal in here, unvetted, who's caused all the trouble. I'd love to have these lads contributed to this country because they're respectful. They want to just do what they want to do. Yeah, they seem really pleasant lads.
But I think like Poland is doing a good thing because I visited Berlin, I visited Brussels, and I see all the shit happening. And when I walk here,
I saw you in Barcelona. You was in Barcelona, yeah. So basically, I would say last thing that
Why wouldn't we like do drugs and stuff like this? Because we came here legal and we pay a lot of money. Trust me. Like your father, your mother, your parents, they pay a lot of money for you to come here. Yeah. So basically,
do you hear that, guys? See, this is a different mentality. And, you know, why would we want to do drugs and sell drugs over here? Because our parents paid us a lot of money to get an education over here. And this is what we're saying. Yeah. The problem is we've got a different kind of mindset of coming to this country. These guys, man, well done to them. As far as I can't commend them much because they just want to better themselves. Do you know what I mean? And you can tell they're good lads. You can tell by their mannerisms and all that. You know they're not going to be aggressive. Very polite. And it's good to see.
You don't come here to sell drugs. To fuck around. You just come here to work, to study hard, and try to, like, you know, send money back to your family in Egypt, Nigeria, and any country you just came from. And I would say if you come illegal, you don't care about shit. You know, you want to just sell drugs because you are already, in general, you came illegal. So selling drugs wouldn't be.
And I do say we have got a lot of students like this in this country, and I feel so sorry for lads like this, where you've got the robbers who are doing what they're doing and want to create fucking mayhem in this country, and you've got lads like this who just want to get on with their lives and everything. And I feel sorry for lads like these because these are the ones that get targeted by the nutters. Do you know what I mean? Where they are law-abiding, they're very respected, they've been brought up well. You know, they don't want to do any criminal acts. Yeah, I really feel sorry for lads like these. You know.
It wasn't, so like selling drugs wasn't really like a good deal for you because you're already like illegal. You know what I'm saying? I really like you. Thank you, man. Thank you so much. Thank you. It was nice speaking with you, man. It was nice speaking with you. Yeah, no,
you see, look at the difference. Didn't want to attack him with his camera or nothing. You know, they didn't want to attack him with his camera. Really lovely lads.
Thank you very much. So these guys here.
Anybody in sleep? I'm just getting a coffee. They can come on. Yeah.
Fair. The first North African guys I meet, and they are top class. They're top class. They're telling me they came here to study. It was a hard task to even enter Poland, but when they could show, when they could prove they were here to work, they were here to study, they were here to contribute, Poland let them in. And I think that is exactly what we should do in Western Europe. Good guys, Poland doing a good job. Look how people are enjoying themselves. No hostile atmosphere here. Just people, young people, enjoying their night. What an example. What's your name? Nice to meet you, Stam. You organizing this? Yes. Why do you do this? For making people happy. Yeah. I make people coming here from every different countries, from Poland, Spain, England, and dancing together. So right now it's making our understand together and dancing together and bring positive energy. So this is all it's like. People can dance on the table. Morning, guys. Last day in Krakow, and right now I'm in the area called Kurwanów, if I pronounce it right. I met up here with some Cracovia supporters because, again, they invited me to their match against Bialystok. So let's go, guys. So there I am here in Cracovia, and the area is called Kurwanów. Kurwanów, yeah. Kurwanów, and this guy is so friendly to invite me. Thanks very much, mate. I really appreciate your hospitality. And they made some graffiti, yeah? Graffiti of Ajax. Ajax? Yeah. Okay, let's see what they prepared for us, guys. So I have to say, it's a so-called rough area here in Kurwanów, but not felt unsafe one time. And it's mainly because those guys are very friendly to me.
So what happened here? This was one of the hooligans from Ajax that died recently. Unfortunately, we had something really prepared, but Wisła came.
Fantastic, bro.
Yeah, they made it shit. You know. So
fantastic. So we're out of. So recently, one of our guys, Ajax guys, died. Tom, and they made a graffiti about it. So I really respect that. Thank you very much, guys. So now we are at the stadium of Cracovia. Let's see what this match brings us. So Józef Kauza, one of those, I think the most famous player of Cracovia, a statue near the stadium. Well deserved, I guess. So let's skip the line here and go to the end. Right now, in front of the stadium, and we are going to feel the atmosphere here. Let's see if this is way different than a match in Holland. I'm buzzing for it. Let's go, Fantastic. I don't know what to say. Okay, so my friend, I really want to thank you for today.
No problem.
You're very
always welcome here.
Hospitality is fantastic here. You gave me many presents, you gave me shirts. I will wear it, I will put it in the video as well. Promise you. Thanks again.
You have to come back to us for something better, and you will definitely enjoy it. And we will see you how the Easter New Year looks like.
Thank you very much. I really love it. Thank you. Let's go, guys. So, people here in the streets of Krakow are not dealing drugs, but they're having a simple snow fight. Look at it, a snow fight. Unbelievable. Hello, mate.
Hello.
Look at it.
Yeah, look, people enjoying themselves.
Right.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello? Oh,
Is it me you're looking for?
hello. Let me just finish this thing. Tash, let me just finish off this video quick. Huh?
They're about to have a snowball fight. Go on.
Yeah, it's good. It's nice to see happy people, isn't it? Good, yeah.
Yeah. What you on YouTube for then?
Yeah, that's a point. Actually, you do get your little crowd that you can just have a laugh with, though, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Innit?
Yeah, that Dan is a right laugh.
Oh, you two should sort it out in the end.
Yeah, we'll sort you out.
Yeah.
Go on then. Go on.
Fantastic, guys. Fantastic.
You do get your little crowd that you can just have a laugh with, though, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Innit?
Yeah, that Dan is a right laugh.
The point. Actually, you do get your little crowd that you can just have a laugh with, though, innit?
Yeah. Yeah.
Innit?
Yeah, that Dan is a right laugh.
Oh, you two should sort it out in the end.
Yeah,
All
we'll
right.
sort you out. We'll sort you out.
Yeah.
Go on then. Go on.
Fantastic, guys. Fantastic. Almost, mate. Almost again. Crazy. Crazy. Love it. So, guys, as always, I'm going to make a solo one. In this case, I also want to do it in Krakow in Poland. It's middle of the night right now. Hello. Middle of the night right now.
You know what, Sophie? England was like this, you know. Not long ago, people were being happy and enjoying themselves. Sorry?
What,
with everything? Eh?
England was like what? Racist?
No, years ago we were just like everything. Like people were going out.
Easy, you can forget about what we were like, bruv. Yeah, you can just forget about it. Like
it's not about how many immigrants. It's about the town centres used to be full at night. They're like ghost towns now. Nightclubs have been closed and things like that. People were happy even in the late 90s, you know. And people just we didn't have this radicalization in this country causing hate. We didn't have communism. We just have people just going out enjoying
we never had anybody checking the way we live, and like we never had anybody sort of like censoring what we got to say. Like so, like the British sort of personality is to question everything, right? And nothing's off the table easy, right? And everything can be made a fucking mockery of. Like I call it banter. But some people get up in their emotions. Yeah, you can't call everything out. Yeah, people have become very emotional easy.
Well, because they've got the communist mindset. That's why.
No, they're just little bitches. That's what they are. They're just little bitches there, and you can't. And they can give it, but they can't fucking take it, bro.
No, I know, definitely. They don't. Yeah, but now I think the difference. I don't know with me now. If they give it to me, it don't bother me. I just shove it off and carry on. Do you know what I mean? I get the big. They got the problem, not me now.
But it's like you find it a lot on YouTube, bro. Like people talk the talk, but when it comes back to them, they just fold up like cheap deck chairs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I think at the moment it's just a little few people are like it at the moment. To be fair.
No, I think it's a lot actually, and it's the ones who hide behind. They try to put on a good face, a good front, but they're the ones to watch. Yeah, they're the proper snakes.
Yeah, you should sort it out with Dan. You know, but I fell out with Dan. I've sorted it out, and he's fine, honestly.
But if he wasn't such a bitch, now we would already sorted it out easy. You know what I mean? He would just want to carry on and on and on and on and on. Yeah.
Yeah, well, to be honest with you, he does stand on what he says all the time. He never changes it, though, does he?
No.
In that,
it's the same monotone then all the time. I get that.
Yeah, he's a good lad, really. Yeah.
Yeah, he's all right.
But
He's all right for an Englishman.
then, oh god, I gotta let you.
There you go. Isn't it? Like,
I big up then. I do like Dead.
There you go, acting like a 4-year-old.
I think Dead's all right. I think. Do you know Dead?
Fill up your soup, Saga. Oh my days.
See, if it feels any different than my previous trips, because many people spoke to me, many ladies also spoke to me and chances about Krakow, about Poland, and feeling so safe here, also at night. But I want to experience that myself when I walk here. So let's walk out of the city centre.
I just think little weasel. I can't stand little weasels on there, and I think King James is a little weasel. To be fair.
Oh, fuck up then. You do fuck all then. You're just a dribbling bag of piss then. Fuck up.
You too. Christ.
Fuck him easy. Yeah, he's a dribbling bag of fucking piss. Yeah. Will you match my shit to that, Taffana? Like you were some sort of fucking jumped up little fucking swampy donkey. Yeah. You done fuck all then. Yeah. Yeah. You done fuck all, bro.
You two, stop it.
Apart from, I tell you what you have done. You've attacked women. Yeah, that's what you have done.
Oh God. Yeah, I wanted to take that. I've heard Bob has upset a few people. To be fair. Yeah, fucking hell.
I'd have a straightener with him and solve all this fucking shit. Yeah, but
see my comment, Kaylee. He asked somebody to remove it, and no one removed it for a good few. I don't know if it was the whole minute, but it got about 4 or 5 messages up. I don't know if people just didn't want to be the one with the responsibility to remove it. So I guess, yeah, Rick wouldn't go deleting it. So, thank you. Yeah, here in response now.
if he turned up, that would be something.
Can we get rid of Jake, please? God, where did he slip from?
Fuck off, Jake, you upside down cunt.
Oh yeah, that was it. So you're on recorded, Ricky, 2 days ago, saying you'd unblocked me and Kaylee, or Kaylee and I, in the correct grammar, and I just don't get that. There's no shame. No shame. No one pulls you up about it in the chat. No one ever pulls anybody up about any of the lies here. It's just fucking so ridiculous.
Taffy, just ignore what he's saying. And I think it'd be cool with you. Just you two.
So he can sit in the side chat like a big man like that, call me a shit shagger. And now I gotta let that slide, have I?
Not really, no.
Not really, no. You think I'm gonna let that slide easy?
Yeah, but does it really affect your? How many times you be called shit shagger?
No, it's banter, bro. That's what it is. That's what I'm talking about. It's just banter. Yeah. Some people got it, and some people haven't. Like.
Christ. Okay, come on and sort it out.
Yeah. You can see my London footage when you can prove that you was there to meet Carl. How's that?
What? We'll say that.
You were embarrassing then. You were embarrassing, acting like you're some sort of patriot and that. Yeah, some do-gooder while you're attacking women on YouTube. Oh shit! You couldn't make it up. Yeah. Fucking hypocrite. Fuck up then, you little bitch.
Oh, I forgot about that actually. So maybe Rick doesn't say hello to Helen anymore. So apparently he's been calling her racist, which is something, at least, is it? You know, I don't know. It's all so silly, isn't it? At this stage regarding talking about anything to do with racism here. Obviously, it's important in its own context, but in relation to what she does as her motive and her behaviour here, it's just it's silly. It's more than silly. It's bad. That this is what the conversation is being still tattled about, but I don't know. But at least she's clearly concerned about it anyway to write this long message. It seems it's just fake, isn't it? It's just fake.
Fuck up then, you little bitch. Big bad den going up the fucking Muslims saying they smell of fucking 6 or 7-year-olds. Big bad den.
Oh, I didn't notice that comment.
Like fucking he's some sort of fucking hero.
This person came in. This person said, and Kaylee judged wrote it all wrong. So does he think that what a flapping cunt, look, capital L, double E, leave. What does he think that is you then? I'm guessing that other account. Yeah, I can't wait to track Lowell's down. I can wait, but I can't wait. I'm looking forward. I'm excited. There you go, at the top of my list, actually. $605, nice. Yeah, I don't know who they're I don't know who's claiming was you.
Going up the fucking Muslims saying they smell of fucking 6 or 7-year-olds. Big bad den. Sitting there like fucking he's some sort of fucking hero.
All right, El Sid, I'll play the rest of it. Sid wants to see the rest of this vid. Yeah.
No, you don't. Sid don't. No, you don't.
Let's walk in, let's say, the outskirts of Krakow at night. Again,
Krakow.
It's midnight right now, so let's see what happens. So let's walk here into this park. Hello, guys. Hi. Are you from Poland? Yeah. I have a question. You're from Krakow as well?
Yeah.
Can you tell me something about Krakow? Do you like it, living here?
I guess it's better than most cities.
Better than most cities. And what cities do you mean? Western European cities.
No, Polish cities.
Polish cities, seriously.
Western European also.
Why is Krakow better than other cities?
It's safe, relatively safe.
Safe.
Because there's no Muslims.
People are nice.
Yeah.
It's like look around. It's just nice looking.
Yeah.
And it's a very old city. So
yeah. Because when I
tell the truth though, with the nightlife and it kicks off, it does kick off in the nightlife. I mean, it does.
Yeah. Oh, that's because the drink is so cheap.
Well, it all depends really, because when I was working with Polish people, I must say really nice people, they said it was really dear to buy a can of lager. It was something stupid like £5. Yeah, unless it was local beer. Yeah,
they used to do like a pint for 14 pence.
In the pubs and that, yeah, but if you go in the supermarket and that, it's really dear.
Can you imagine like going to a fucking bar and buying a pint for 14 pence? Fuck me. I don't know how much it is down you end. I don't know how much it is down you ends. Yeah.
It was not long ago. You could go to Portugal and because it was under the Brazilian economy, it was that.
Yeah, I'm offended by you shambles of a man. Yeah? That's what offends me. You shambles.
Because you can, Mickey. You can do what you want, mate. Whatever you do with him, you do with me. You do what you can, mate.
Compare it to, I'm not from here, I'm from Western Europe. When I compare it to those cities, when I walk there at night, and for example, a park like this, I see dealers all around. I see illegal stuff all around, but I cannot.
You want, mate. Because it was under the Brazilian economy. It was
Ben,
actually.
I'm offended by you shambles of a man.
Oh yeah, I just remembered Lowe's is Mickey Blue Eyes apparently, isn't it? I think I may have heard Mickey Blue Eyes on a panel. Am I thinking of... Is the other one who's been on from time to time is... what's his name? That Matt, his name's Matt, I think. And he is in the account is side chat, I can't remember, but yeah, Mickey Blue Eyes. Remember that. I'll write down my notes now.
Yeah. That's what offends me. You shambles.
Of course you can, Mickey. You can do what you want, mate. Whatever you do with him, you do with me. You do what you can, mate.
Compare it to, I'm not from here, I'm from Western Europe. When I compare it to those cities, when I walk there at night, and for example, a park like this, I see dealers all around. I see illegal stuff all around, but I cannot find it here.
Yeah, no,
I cannot. For you as a woman, for example, when you walk here alone at night, do you feel safe? Yeah, you never felt threatened or anything.
No.
What would happen if
That's
someone
the most important, Easy, yeah?
harass you? If someone was being mean to you when you
Why
walk
do you
alone?
think that girl,
What happens
why
to
do
you?
you think that girl is saying that? She feels safe. Why do you think that is?
Well, we all know, don't we?
Well, tell
Yeah.
me. Tell me.
No, because I'll get classed as a racist.
I'll say it then, because
You
there's no
say it.
Muslims. There's no Muslims in fucking Poland.
Well, you said that, mate.
Yeah, 100%. I fucking said it.
Yeah.
Of course.
Well,
so like we in Britain, bro, right? We got an individual paedophile threat towards our kids, right? Individually, right? Individually. Now there are white grooming gangs in Britain too. I do think they exist, right? But we've had a 40-year cover-up of Pakistani males, right? For 40 fucking years, Easy.
Yeah.
Right? Systematically grooming thousands of our white girls and Sikh girls. Yeah.
And the other thing is, it doesn't help we've turned into a communist country as well.
But that's not racism, Easy. That's just saying the way it is.
Yeah, but how it goes on here at the moment, mate.
Yeah, but fuck that. Fuck how it goes. Fuck how anybody else will perceive it. The facts are the facts, right?
Yeah.
I mean, we need to start calling this out. Look. If it was on the other foot, do you think they'd be calling?
Kaylee, I've just noticed Izzy is on 2 hours. I thought I'd look down the list. I hadn't seen anything. I don't know if she's just popped up now, but been on, and Becca's on there, and Morpheus, and I think it's he. So I've not heard the audio, but just looking by the face name. So I'm going to get on that quick as possible now, and love you all. Peace.